Hi everyone, it's Rebecca here, and I am going to record a video today on something that's been cropping up quite a lot in coaching sessions that I've been having with clients, actually the parents of people that are going through eating disorders. And so I'm speaking to those that are caring for someone that they love right now. It's so easy for us innocently to become complicit with eating disorder. Now, I think if somebody had said that to me when Bea was ill, I would have had a lot of thinking about that, about judgment, about myself. And I'm just putting it out there because I want to unpack this a little bit. So what do I mean by that, being complicit with eating disorder? Well, we love this person that's suffering, right? And we would do anything to help that person. The trouble is that we're dealing with an eating disorder that is cunning, that is devious, that is mischievous is the word that's come to mind, but it's much stronger than that. And they've taken over the person that we love some of the time. And when this person that we love is struggling, we want to help them, or we want them to not feel the pain that they're in. So for example, if you're sitting down at the table and they're struggling with food that's on their plate and they're looking at you pleadingly, I can't eat this, please, I really can't eat this, then we feel that, okay? We feel that. And without knowing it, we may well give in to that, okay? But what we're doing is giving in to the eating disorder. And what came to mind when I was having a conversation with a client was, go back to a time when your child, the person that you loved, was small and maybe 2.5, and you were trying to get them into the car seat and they were having a tantrum from hell. All right, I remember that with my 3. Now, there is no way that I would ever say, oh, it's not worth the battle, they can just roam around the back of the seat and we'll just go off on the journey. We would never do that, okay? We would do whatever it took to get them into that car seat, okay? And sometimes that could be, pressing them down, kind of distracting them, whatever it is, but we get them into that car seat. Now imagine they're 17, 18 and they have started going out with their friends, and one of their friends has passed a test, but we also know that friend likes to have a drink. Now, we would never allow them into that car with this friend that likes to have a drink. We would never allow that, would we? And Bea and I were having a conversation about this, and then she said, Mum, it's like we're being their drug dealer. And that was, wow, that really hit me when she said that, because, yeah, and innocently we're doing this. Innocently we're doing this because what we're wanting to do is to keep the peace. All right? We know that if we give in, that for a while, peace will reign again. Except what's going on is that the eating disorder knows then that maybe we can manipulate, that maybe that the eating disorder can think that we're a bit of a soft touch. All right. Now, this is really hard for us to acknowledge, and sometimes it's just not worth the battle, right? That's what we feel, because for a moment we get our loved one back. The trouble is, and I talked about this in another video about seeing an eating disorder as a hostage taker. And the thing is that we cannot negotiate with with the hostage taker. Okay, and it's the same here. And I know how hard this is when you are on your knees, when you are utterly exhausted, to keep that level of kind of integrity up, if you like. And it's really, really tough. So I wish I had, you know, something positive to say out of this, but actually it's for us to win this with the person that you love, to help them the most. It's actually having to make those really tough decisions. So remembering that we would never drive off in the car without them strapped into their car seats when they were little. And it's really tough for us, because we end up being, as Bea called me, you know, her jailer. I was the prison guard. And that's tough. But that's the way to recovery, is when the eating disorder sees that it cannot negotiate with us. That we will always be on the side of our loved one who is there waiting in the wings, it feels like at times, right? Who is there, who needs us to be strong, and who needs us to show them the utmost love. And sometimes that can be tough love when we don't give in to the eating disorder. I don't know if you found that helpful. I really do hope so. If you would like to have a conversation about it, don't hesitate to get in touch or leave a comment below, because I know that this is a really tough one. So I will see you again in another video. Bye for now.